guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, you guys can see that it is going to be all about Lush Cosmetics. Now, oh my gosh, my boob is so itchy. Now I wanted to start a little new series on my channel called Broke College Student, and basically why I want to call it that is because even though I am a full-time college student, you know, I obviously do work and I still make some form of money, but to me that money is extremely valuable because school is 100% my full-time job and that is my main priority. But like I said, the money I do make is not like a full-time job salary, so, or like the salary that I would even picture myself wanting to make in the future. So I basically know so many of you guys that even aren't college students that obviously money does not grow on trees. We do not poop it out in the toilet. So obviously it is very valuable. As most people would say, college students are for the most part struggling with money to pay for different things because we do occupy our time with school and we don't get paid to go to school. That would be amazing now that I think about it. But yeah, so that's the new series I want to start. But today we're going to be talking about Lush, everything that I love from Lush, what I think is very, very worth your money. And I wanted to start with Lush Cosmetics because it is a brand that is very near and dear to my heart. It is the first brand I actually really started consciously using that was cruelty-free. And it was the first brand besides like MAC when I was 15 that my mom actually let me shop at. So I just remember going in there for like bath bombs and bubble bars and stuff and just thinking it was like the coolest thing when I was like in 6th grade. So I wanted to start with this brand because I love it. I think what they stand for is amazing and they have really great quality products. So I just wanted to show you guys my favorite things and hopefully give you guys some tips on what to buy and some different new products to try. Alright, so if you want to stay tuned, just keep watching. Alright, so I have a list on my phone of things that I wrote down. Some of the stuff I actually don't have, but I swear on everything I have tried them and I do love them, but I just wasn't smart enough and I didn't go out and get them to show in this video, but I will throw like little thumbnails up here or there so you guys can see what they look like, but I will talk about them. So the first thing I want to start with is probably like my favorite thing at Lush. If they stopped making this, like I don't know what I would do. This is the, okay, mine looks really janky because I keep it in the shower, but it's called the Let the Good Times Roll Cleanser. So basically what it is a face and body cleanser. Now this is amazing for all skin types, but especially dry because it doesn't dry me out. It leaves my skin feeling supple and super soft. It has oats. No, it doesn't. Just kidding. It has popcorn in it, which is a really great cleanser. Like it's a really good like rough exfoliator without being too rough, without leaving like abrasions on my skin. It also has corn oil, which is going to give me some of that moisture that I want. I used to use this every single day, but it dried my skin out not because of the product, but more so because I wasn't supposed to exfoliate every single day. And I really didn't know that. So now I use it twice a week, but I do use it on my body and I love to use this right before I fake tan. It really just gets off all the dead skin cells and really just makes for a great and even tan. So I love this for my face and my body, but more so my face. I have probably gone through 30 tubs of these and I'm not even being exaggerative, like so many tubs. It's not that expensive. I think this thing is like $14.95 and it lasts for a good like 2 to 3 months for me. So I think it's really, really great and I love it. Okay, so the second thing I wanted to talk about was Dark Angels, which is another cleanser. It has charcoal in it. It's completely black and it really gives a good exfoliating. It is pretty abrasive, so I wouldn't recommend if you have sensitive, definitely not, or dry. I used it, it dried me out way too much, but I gave it to my friend who has oily skin and it works amazing for her. It really does just like get off all of that nastiness and gunk and really just get in those pores and clean them. I think the charcoal really helps with that. It's supposed to like tighten your pores as well as clean them, so that one's really cool too. Like I said, it's black, so it does kind of make a mess in the shower, but it goes down the drain. Okay, the third thing I don't have with me, but it's called the Ultrabland, and it's another cleanser, but this time it's not like a, how do I explain it? It's more of like a cream slash like balm. It comes in like a tiny little tub, almost like this, and you basically just take a tiny bit in your hands and you rub it together, and then you really work it into your skin. I used to use it to take off my makeup, but for some reason, like, I just really didn't think it did that great of a job. So now I take off my makeup with a wipe, and then I normally, like, when I have it, I'll go in with the Ultrabland and really just cleanse my skin. It's really, really soft and great for sensitive skin. I also really like it to kind of just hydrate my hands sometimes. It has some really good ingredients in there that's really hydrating. So I would really recommend it if you're looking for some type of like balm to take off your makeup, or like, let's say you don't wear that as much makeup as I do, then I would definitely recommend it just for like a makeup remover. But it's really cool because they say you don't really have to wash it off. You can just like use it and it'll just hydrate your skin. But for me, like, I have way more steps in my skincare routine, so obviously I do like use it, wash it, and then I continue with my skincare. But I really like it. I gotta go pick up another one. Okay, so the fourth thing I want to talk to you guys about is the Full of Grace serum, which looks like this. So I don't really want to touch it too much because the warmth of your hand actually causes it to melt, which is good because that's what it's there for. So basically you put it in your hands and you just rub it together. You put it down and you have your hands full of this serum. This is really, really hydrating. I especially love this in the winter time to add onto my skincare routine when I'm feeling super dry, and I'll do it right before I put on my moisturizer, and I'll just like tap my skin like this and really just work it and soak it into the skin. So I also watch Jay Kissa. If you guys don't know who she is, she's amazing. She has great hair, great makeup. She is very innovative with everything she does. So yeah, go check her out. I'll link her down below. But she actually did something quite similar to this video, which inspired me actually. And she said that her friend actually told her to use it before she puts on masks, because I guess it has like some type of humectant in there, which basically causes like stuff to sink into your pores a little bit better. So obviously when you're putting on a mask, you really want it to penetrate your skin and work a little bit better. So I tried it and I actually really liked it. I still prefer to use it as just like a regular serum when it's like, when I'm super dry. And I use it probably like twice a week in the winter time. During the summer, I'm not as dry right now, so I'll probably use it like once every other week, so I don't hydrate too much and then it doesn't clog my pores. But yeah, I really liked it under the mask too. I felt like it did a really good job of helping like the next product that I'm going to talk about really just sink into my pores and get all the gunk out. The next product is going to be a mask, which is called the Mask of Magnaminty or Magnaminty. So there's two. So there's this one, the self-preserving one, and then there's one that I think either expires or you have to keep in the fridge. I've always gotten this one because I think it works great for me. So I love this because it makes your skin feel super, super clean, like literally squeaky clean after using it because of the mint. Like, it's just so refreshing and amazing. It smells really great. So I'll leave this on for about 25 to 30 minutes. I think on here it says 5 to 10, but I just leave it on because I don't have sensitive skin. I believe if you did, probably like don't use it for that long because of the mint. I know it's a little bit harsh on your skin if you are sensitive. So I use it for 25 to 30 minutes and then I'll just let it set. I'll normally just put it on the areas that I'm not super dry. So I'll put it like around my nose and then some of my cheeks, and then I'll focus it a lot on my forehead because that's like my problem area. I notice immediately as soon as I wash it off, my pores on my nose are so much like smaller. They just look closed. You can't see the blackheads there anymore. Like, it just pulls all this stuff out. Like, this is my second favorite thing from Lush. Like, I literally can never go without this. And I use this twice a week in the summer and once a week in winter. I absolutely love this because it just makes me feel, like I said, really clean. It makes me feel like I got a really good cleanse on without like actually having to go in and cleanse my skin. Like, I can't live without this stuff. So the next thing I actually wanted to talk about was Oatifix. This is another mask, but this is a fresh face mask. So this means you have to keep it in the refrigerator and it does expire within like 3 to 4 weeks of buying it. This one has bananas, oats, vanilla, ground almond, and it basically cools and nourishes irritated skin. So I absolutely adore this in the winter. Like, Oh my gosh, it feels so good, and like it just relieves my skin of feeling so tight and dry. This is what it looks like inside. You can see, like, I don't know, it just smells really good because of the banana, and I can tell that I feel so hydrated after. I don't feel like super crepey and gross like on my bare skin. Like once I wash it off, it just feels so soft and supple, and like it's my skin again. Because in the winter, my skin is so dry, like it actually is painful. When I get out of the shower, my face is like literally like it's so tight. So this really like relieves my skin of that. I absolutely love this. I believe you can only get this in store, but if you can, I highly recommend this if you're sensitive or dry. So the next thing I also wanted to talk about was another fresh face mask. I don't have that one right now, but it's called Catastrophe Cosmetic. That one has blueberries and some sort of like calamine, I believe. Like, I don't know. Once I put it on my face, it really just dries, and it kind of like sucks everything out of my skin. It's kind of like another mask of Magnaminty, but I prefer to use that one once in a while because that one is a little bit more tightening. So I feel like it really kind of just dries my skin out just a tiny bit. So I can only use it, like I said, once in a while when I feel like my skin is super congested, when I've been wearing a lot of makeup and I just feel like I haven't really cleansed properly. I'll use that one, and it really just helps get all the blackheads and the whiteheads in my cheeks out. So I really, really like that one. I would recommend that if you're oily too, because I feel like after that, like my whole face is completely matte. Okay, so this one is kind of something random that I had actually bought for my boyfriend, but it didn't really work for him. So I was like, okay, well, I didn't want to waste my money, so I tried it. And this is the Tea for Toes foot powder. I know it sounds so funny, but like, trust me, I freaking love this stuff. Okay, so I like to wear my shoes, like Vans, Nikes. Like when I'm going out like during the day, I do not like to wear socks. Like I just like the way it looks without socks. I like to see my ankles, blah, 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 whatever. So my feet don't stink, but I'm not gonna lie, I know this sounds so funny. They do get sweaty, so I don't like them being sweaty. When I put this all over like my shoe and on the bottom of my feet, like my feet do not get sweaty even through like 3 days of walking places. Like they just don't at all. I really love this too because it smells so great. So once you take your feet out of your shoes, like your feet literally smell good. Like it's more of like it's like a refreshing smell. Like it's not sweet or like citrusy or any. It just smells like fresh grass. Like if you had just like went to go run in grass. I don't know. I really like the smell. The only downside of this is I know if like you're a little bit darker than me, like you're gonna be able to see this on your skin. It might look a little bit ashy, but honestly, I feel like if you're not gonna take off your shoes, then it'll work because, I mean, or if you don't care that people see it, but I actually really like this because, yeah, I don't know, it just makes my life so much easier. I'm not really embarrassed about my sweaty feet anymore, so yeah. Next thing is the Snow Fairy scent. Now this is not something like specific, but like the actual scent is what I am in love with. Like this has to be one of my favorite scents of all time. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It smells like cotton candy, bubble gum, a tiny bit of vanilla. Like it's sweet but not overpowering, because sweet gives me a really bad headache, like especially if I smell it on myself for a little too long. But this one, it doesn't give me a headache, and I absolutely love the scent. It is so good. Okay, it probably looks like I'm like naked, but I swear this shirt is just a little bit low. Yeah, so the only shitty part about that is that this scent comes out in Christmas time. Like anytime other than that, they don't have it. So I kind of get sad, but during the Christmas time, I highly recommend checking it out and stocking up. I know that they have like the shower gel. My boyfriend uses this one actually specifically when he takes a shower at my house, and oh my god, he smells so good after. Like I just want to sniff him. It's also come in like a spray. It's come in a bath bomb scent. It's come in a naked body conditioner. I actually still have it in my shower, but it's all gross, so I didn't want to bring it out. But I absolutely love this smell. I think you should really check it out during the holidays. Okay, the last thing I kind of want to talk about is the body conditioner. Now, I know they have a few different ones, but on the website, I only saw this one, which is actually the one I have, which is Rose Argan Body Conditioner. So I Love this. Now, the scent is not my favorite. It's very like natural, like whatever is in here is like what it smells like. There's no like added scent, but it has argan oil, cocoa butter, and kupauku butter. I don't know what that is, but I love it because my legs, okay, you know, I'm sick of saying I'm so dry because you guys should know by now. If you watch my videos, I'm so dry. Like, I'm just a dry person. Like, my face is dry, my body gets dry, like I get flaky, my hair's dry, it never gets oily. Like I literally can go 3 weeks without, okay, that's a little bit too much, but maybe like a week and a half without washing my hair and it won't look oily. Like it's insane. I'm just so dry. So anyways, back to what I was saying. This works really great for me because when I'm honestly kind of lazy to like put lotion on after the shower, especially because I take a shower at night most of the time after the gym, so I'm super tired. I just do my skincare when I get out and then I hit the hay. So I kind of forget to put on lotion half the time at night, so this really just saves me time. After I'm done shaving, I will just take a little bit out. This is what it looks like. It's like a thick cream almost, but I'll take oh, but yeah, you're supposed to use in the shower. So I'll take out a little tiny bit for both of my legs because you don't need a lot. If you use too much, then your legs will get a little bit like slippery, slimy, and it won't feel that good. So just a little bit goes a long way, which is good because this actually is kind of pricey. I think it's like 30 bucks, but it does last me a long time. So I'll put it on my legs after shaving, and then you just sit there, like say if I'm just gonna like wash out the conditioner or I'm gonna shave the upper body, whatever, and then I just like wash off my legs afterwards. My legs feel so smooth. I actually just showered right before I filmed this video and I used it and my legs feel so good. Like I haven't shaved in 3 days, but my legs still feel really soft and like just like hydrated, and they actually look good too. I'm not going to show you because I have so many bruises, like it's not cute, but yeah, I absolutely love that. So an honorable mention that I wanted to talk about are the toothy tabs, the dirty ones specifically. So they come in like a little bottle like this and you pour them out. My best friend uses them. I use them a couple times from her. That's how I know. And I've been meaning to go get them because I actually really, really like them. But they kind of have like a weird charcoaly taste. They're like little black tabs. They look like mints, and you basically put them in your mouth and you put water obviously, and it kind of like dissolves, and then you use your toothbrush to kind of just brush your teeth, and it looks really crazy because it's like black, right? But it really just whitens your teeth. I think the activated charcoal actually is an ingredient to help whiten your teeth, and it has a few like other scents in, or other stuff in there too. But I know there's like, I think mint oil in it, so it like also leaves your breath really, really fresh. Another one that I actually tried a sample of was, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like the spicy one, and that one's supposed to really help your breath too, and it just leaves your like mouth feeling really like invigorated. I don't even know if that's a word to describe it, but it does just feel really like refreshed and like just like good and clean, and yeah, I really like those. I think those would be an added touch if you like if you really like your oral health care, then I think you guys would want to check those out. I don't think they're too expensive either, and it's like a fairly good amount. Well, alright guys, that is it for me. I hope I didn't like blabber on. I'm really sorry I didn't have some of the things to show you guys. I like didn't even think about it before I sat down to film, and I really need to get this video up to meet my 1 video a week quota for the rest of the year. So I love you guys. Hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you guys try some of the things. If you have other Lush favorites you want me to try, please leave them down below. I absolutely love Lush. I'm always there, so I would be super down to try stuff. I love you guys.